Hi everyone! So I just sat down to do my makeup for the day and wanted to show you what I'm using. I have this gorgeous bag of Almay makeup that I'm going to be testing out for the first time. So I'm going to get started with the eyes first. Check out how beautiful these velvet foil eyeshadows are from Almay. They come in these gorgeous little painter's tubes, so awesome for makeup artists. Look at that glow. I sheared it out here a bit. I'm gonna use both shades and I'm not even gonna use a primer underneath. I just have some squalane oil on my face as moisturizer this morning from the Inky List. So my skin is nice and hydrated. First time I tried these, I swatched them on my hand and they stayed on so well. Hoping that they stay on my eyes equally as well too. I feel like with cream shadows, once you set them with some powder and stuff, they do not budge. So this pink one is nice and shimmery. I'm gonna use the brown one too in the outer corner. This brown is actually more of like bronze. It has a warm tone to it, which is great. Just gonna blend that in. I'm doing my eyes before my base today, just so that I can be a little messier. Ooh. Wow, those blend together really nicely. The shades are gorgeous. Love that. The pink one isn't as pigmented, I'm finding. I also used a bit less, so maybe you should use more. Literally just squeezing out a little dab of it onto my finger and then blending it in. I have a pretty precise application with the tip of my finger, but you could also use a brush. A synthetic brush would work best for this. I'm actually going to set this just to make sure it doesn't budge. I'm going to be using this trio from Almay. It's the Smoke Eyes Trio in Smoldering Embers, and then we have Coppery Blaze here. I'm not going to use the green one right now though. A flat paddle eyeshadow brush like this, and I'm going to just brush it into the light shade. Tap that on the inner corner. I'm going to actually use this lid shade on the outer corner. I'm still using that same brush just to lay down a nice light layer. I know we had the bronzer underneath, but these shadows really don't overpower the look. So it's literally just absorbing a bit of the moisture. I'm actually going in with this crease brush just to darken it up. This brush is so soft. Where did I get it? Ah, it's Morphe. So soft. The Morphe M332. Gorgeous brush. I'm going in with eyeliner next. And today I'm going to use a pencil liner. This one is a kohl liner from Marcel. The shade is Copper Coin. So I'm going to pull out my eyelid like this and then just drag the liner across. These kohl pencils can get so dry so fast, but I find the Marcel ones are still easy to blend out. Doing a nice wing here. I'm also going to blend that onto my lower lash just to really deepen up the look. This is Almay's Clear Complexion Foundation. I'm going to apply that with a beauty blender. I've already moistened it. It's a nice light shade. It does oxidize a bit, but I find it winds up being a great shade no matter what. The coverage is sheer, which is good, so you can always spot conceal. This foundation sits so beautifully. I'm gonna add one more pump for my forehead, and then also just to kind of add a bit more on the cheeks. I do find that my sponge has soaked up a good amount of it. That's the only downside of beauty blenders. Whenever I have a breakout, I just kind of dab the foundation on more and it gives perfect even coverage. I love how this looks. I think it's the mix of the squalene underneath and then just the nice, light, almost mattifying foundation, it gives this perfect natural glow. So good. Going in next with Vasanti Under Eye Corrector, so I'm going in with that peachy shade, and I'm blending it with my e.l.f. brush here, the Flawless Concealer. Bringing that right underneath the eyes. I'm also going in with the concealer here just around the nose. I'm gonna powder this down with my e.l.f. translucent setting powder. Almost done. Great, I'm going in with my Revlon powder brush here. Just putting a nice veil of powder over the face. For bronzer, I'm using my Vita Liberata bronzer. And I'm actually using just a small brush here. This is Green Art. I guess it's like a painting brush. I'm just dabbing it into the bronzer here. I like the small size because it allows me to just be precise. And instead of just like one massive swipe product, I can really define where I want to get some color laid down. Blush is going to be this one from Quo. I'm using my NYX kind of highlighting brush here. Haven't used this blush, so let's see how it goes. Haven't used it recently, at least. That's a great shade. So pretty. Gorgeous. Getting the excess just on forehead, nose, all over the face. This is the fun part. I have these two powder highlights and then these two jelly highlights. The jelly ones have such a great consistency. You screw off the top, they have like a little stopper here, and then they're literally like Jello. So I'm gonna tap my finger in, picking up some of the gel. Go. Making sure I just have it on my fingers. I'm gonna blend the product between my two fingers and do my favorite application method, just a nice tap. Ooh, it's so fresh. Really fresh feeling product. I'm gonna get a bit more just off the cap here. There is a bit of like fine glitter in this, which is fun. Really pretty. So that's almost gonna be like my base highlight. Now on top of that, I'm going to do one of these guys. They are oh, these are eyeshadows. I thought these were highlights, but that's okay. I'm gonna use them as highlights anyways. So this white one looks very fun. Going in with like a fluffy brush here. Just going to brush a bit of that highlight on top. I'm just mixing all four shades. Oh, that's great. I think the mix of the two products here is really nice. These powders give you such a gorgeous finish. Really light and natural. Right now I'm using Here Goes Nothing number 140. Huge fan. Foolproof. A foolproof, like ethereal glow. Stunning. Going to finish off my eye area with some It Cosmetics Full Coverage Concealer. Have it in light. I'm just getting the smallest amount because all I have right now under there is the corrector. Warming it up between my fingers. A little goes a very long way here. Then I'm just pressing it right into the area. I should have done this before my highlight, but this is fine. Brows are next. I am using this pencil here. It is Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. Keeping it natural today. But what a difference brow pencil makes, right? Like, wild. I've also been using this for a pretty long time, and there's still a good amount left, so Thank you benefit. Start with like a line on the bottom and then I kind of make those short brush strokes at the front. And I just end up pulling the color back through the brows since I really don't need much help in the center bit. Just do a bit of coloring in. Then the best part is the brush at the end. A little spoolie. Just kind of blend it all in. My brow line just seems to be a little uneven underneath, so I'm going in with that perfect concealer brush from e.l.f. I'm just kind of blending around. Nothing too precise, literally just making sure any of the darkness is gone from around my brows. And then we have mascara. Going into my voluminous Lash Paradise primer. Love this stuff. I'm trying something different and I'm topping it off with this YSL mascara. It is their Vinyl Couture. Beautiful packaging. And if I remember correctly, it is a pretty wet formula. So I just grab a mirror so that I can do this more precisely. Oh, that is great. I thought for sure that this wet formula would layer well over the primer. Drier mascaras don't really mesh well with primers, I find, so you need something fresh and a bit more liquidy to smooth on easy. It's great. It's not like as voluminous as I was expecting, but awesome separation, beautiful intensity and length. Wow, they look fake. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna finish off with some on the bottom. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Really not expecting it to be this wonderful. This mascara also smells, I don't know, like some tropical holiday. It's so good. This eye look is banging. So pretty. Guys, the drama is so real right now. Oh my god. Okay. I really don't want to wear my glasses after this. Like, it's gonna ruin it. While you are staying in the makeup rotation, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick lip liner and then some gloss. This one is NYX Peekaboo Natural. Easy to use, not too drying. I honestly prefer these to the MAC ones. They smell better. I'm topping that off with my NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. The shade is spectacular. I'm gonna grab my finger and just rub it in. I don't like a really gloopy, glossy look. Almay has these fabulous goddess glosses here. The pink one is very fun and psychedelic. Today I want to go with this lighter gold shade. It is Gilded. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it on my finger and then just tap it like right in the center. I don't want the look to be too crazy gold. It just brings some light to the center. If I ever find my lip line to be a bit uneven, I just go in with this Makeup Forever concealer pencil, outline the lips. It really sharpens up your look. And there we have it. Here is the final look, and I will insert some pictures here with my hair done and outfit on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments or questions below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.